What is up, gamers? ImDeathdude here, coming at you recorded. Let's get higher together, the new speedrunning mode from Call of Duty. So this first obstacle, the only real obstacle, is the other players. I spawned in the far back and needed to beat the other players this upcoming obstacle, because if you're not first, you're not going to make proper cycle timing. On this mantle, I wait or pause a second so that I can have full sprint and jump over that red obstacle. And what I see a lot of people screwing up in this section is just not full setting this. You can strafe those corners and you won't fall off. You just got to get comfortable doing it. Those were two fast mantles to get up here, and now I have fine cycle timing to make the orange spinners. So you can be one bay ahead, and then I would be in this normally one bay ahead as well, but it doesn't matter because the cycle timing is off this block that I'm running to right now. If you're early to that, well, too bad. Nobody's developed a skip, and if you can find one, hey man, you have a serious shot at the record. This upcoming obstacle is where everybody sort of levels out, because the third set of red doors, that's one, that's two, oops, the fourth, that's three. The fourth set of doors blocks everybody, and now you're basically all on the same cycle time. So after you get onto this section, I like to jump off because it gives you a better chance of getting cycle skips on these green platforms. I didn't see any cycle skips available, so I didn't go for any. Also, that rock hit that platform. I'm amazed it didn't hit the sign. If you make these cycle skips, you can go on that left side that's leaving right now, the green platform. And what I'm going to go for is this in the middle. It usually triggers at 36, 7, or 8. And as long as it's high 37 or low 38, you can make an upcoming platform that I will call out. I'd like to give a quick look at the orange platforms at the end there to see how the cycle is looking. And here is the platform on the right that I should make. I thought I mantled it. I did not mantle it. So I go for the backup one. I'm now a second or so behind, but you can make that up in this run. Here's the first example of platform physics in this run. So I was on a platform, I jumped off the platform moved and carried me up because it transfers its momentum, because this game is weird. I just finished the red door section. I hate that section. The red doors are very random and make or break cycle timing. So it broke my cycle timing on that right platform. I couldn't get to it, so I took the left one. And because I'm on the left one, I have to do a backup strat for this next section. Normally I would go on that left side. Now I'm going on the right side. I managed to hit the mantle, and we're right back on pace. We're actually 3 seconds behind pace, but that's okay. This upcoming section, there's a lot of different routes. You can go right or left. I guess there's 2 routes, but I believe that the right side is faster, at least for me. I like this slide because it helps with my tack sprint. So I get a tack sprint off of that, and then I do 2 slides, mantle up. I'm right on the edge, as close as you can cut it, and I do this long side because it's 2 quick mantles instead of 1 long mantle, and I can continue running. We're now coming up to snakes, which to my knowledge, nobody has developed a skip for since day 1. This is still the fastest route, and I've played around in this section a lot. I can't find a faster one. So if you find one, another chance for beating the record. A quick crouch right there, that's intentional, so I start regenning my tack sprint. I now have enough tack sprint to make this with a fast mantle like you saw. This upcoming jump is the hardest jump in the entire run. It breaks hundreds of runs. That is not an exaggeration, but I hit it first try, no problem. This upcoming skip looks very difficult, but it's pretty reproducible and it's very cool. It's another example of platform physics in this run. So there's a spinner above me. I jump into the spinner and I turn into it, pushing myself in, and bam, I'm at the top. Now I'm just doing a quick mantle, and there's a red door that's going to come out that I try desperately to avoid. It hits me and I make it back through. All right, we have a serious shot at the record now. This upcoming section is called Hang and Shoot, and it's the only spot in the entire run that I found my own skip on. I'm very proud of it. Normally you would hang on that orange thing, but instead I went on top of it and then shot the plate to make it move, and then took advantage of platform physics and just jumped off of it. So now I'm on a screaming section. This is called rails. There's a lot of different routes that you can take in rails, but I am on such a fast pace that I just go with my standard one so that I can make the platform on my right. My goal is to get on the platform on the right that is coming down and just landed. If you manage to mantle on top of it, you are a cycle ahead, a full cycle ahead. Before today, nobody had gotten on a faster platform. Lunch had the world record, and now Zach Tantalum has a 9:18, and I am on pace to beat that 9:18 right now. So my hand is shaking, my heart is pounding on my chest. This is the fastest I've ever been to the top here, and the next obstacles are just sort of crapshoots. So there's an orange wall that's going to come up. I don't know if I have good timing to skip it or not. It turns out I do not have good timing to skip it. So I line myself up, and I almost bobble that. Oh, it would have been devastating. So now I'm shook, and you can see I'm not running it as fast as I should, but it's okay because I'm going to make the next platform. I saw this one came down first, so it's going to leave first. I line myself up, and oh no, it's not a good configuration. I'm kind of panicking. What do I do? So I'm just trying to get over and and fast. And I do see that that one's lower, so it's going to go higher first. And bam, 918, a tied world record. A tied world record. I went back, I looked, and sadly, even if I didn't mantle that, I probably wasn't getting a 919. So if you are trying to get it, I believe a 920 is possible if you have a good final section, and that is the spot to beat it. Thank you everybody for watching, really appreciate it, and just remember the perfect run is out there. Someone just needs to find it. Yes!